A lot of men know how to be warriors, but they don't know how to be soldiers. And we need more soldiers today than anything. We need more soldiers. See, the difference between a warrior and a soldier, right? In my contemplation of thought. And this is not the full context of what a warrior is, but for the purpose of compare and contrast. See, a warrior is more so the one with the long hair, grows it out. And he connects himself to the surroundings and the environment. And intuitive and instinctual. And the warrior can be more individual on his journey or his jihad or his war. Right? The warrior has his own way. So the warrior is not particularly taking orders from anybody. The soldier is different. The soldier empties himself. It's not about the soldier. The soldier takes orders. The soldier understands that the internal struggle he has is submission, but he learns to submit himself in order for them to be able to win the war. The soldier listens to the best plan, listens to hierarchy, listens to authority, listens to the general. When there's somebody that can lead you better than you can lead yourself, that's the general, so you listen to the general. But men no longer want to play the soldier role. I was always taught submission is power. And I used to think about the submission word, like, damn, submission is weak. Like, I'm listening to somebody else. Why am I just listening to myself? But then I realized, no, submission is power, right? Because it takes more power to submit to somebody else than it does to rebel. And so when you have a true cause that you're willing to kill, die, you understand me, and fight for, then you will submit in order for the cause, which is bigger than you, to be won. Because the individual always think they know better. That's what the young man's mind is, the rebel. So when you go to the army, they make you shave. You got to get a buzz cut. It's uniformity. Everybody look the same. So it destroys the individuality. So that you understand that, look, we all the same here. When you get an order, you follow whether you like it or not. Because you might not be able to see the bigger picture. And so when we learn how to be soldiers and play our roles, and then sometimes a soldier may have to play a role, but he may be fitted to be a general one day, but just not in that position, not at that time. You understand me? And black men these days, especially younger black men, y'all just want to be warriors. Y'all just want to do your own thing. Don't want to listen to nobody. You understand me? Don't want to take no advice at all. Don't want to work for nobody. Don't want to follow nobody. Even if they lead you in the right direction, you feel like you need to get it all from yourself. That you got your own warrior's way. And ain't had no battles, but your own internal ones, but ain't truly battled with the world. See, the general is usually going to be that smart one that can devise a plan that got some experience. The general ain't the same soldier that's in the streets. The general will be putting it on the paper. He draws it up and then delivers it to the soldiers, and the soldier got to follow out the blueprint. But if you can't get the soldiers to just follow orders and to empty themselves to take in what's necessary, then it's going to be so much internal conflict. Y'all be fighting amongst yourselves while the enemy is taking over the camp. The enemy winning the war. And that's how it is in our culture. Everybody is warriors against each other. Black men take all their warrior spirit and we hunt each other. We kill each other. We down each other. We fight each other. And so in the 80s and 90s, there were generals. But America knew that if they took out the generals, then we'd leave a culture of warriors. All these tribesmen just fighting and killing each other. You understand me? So we have to get back to a place where we become soldiers. Because we at war right now. And so imagine this. I tell the young soldiers, I say, young soldier, I need you to do this, that, and the third. This is what's going to get your life together. And the soldier said, well, I ain't going to lie. I don't feel like, whoa, this ain't got nothing to do with your feelings, young man. It ain't got nothing to do with your feelings, young guy. I said, do it, you do it. Take your feelings out of it. But they going to be like, be empathetic. Talk to him a certain way. What you mean, talk to him a certain way? I said, do it, get it done. Why do I gotta say it a certain way so his feelings? Nah. In the army, they make sure they got nothing to do with your feelings. They wake up yelling to you. Get up, soldier. Sir, yes, sir. Complete submission. Because you know how dangerous that is on the battlefield? You tell a person to do something, that's hella dangerous. We always operated with the one spokesman rule. It could be 10 of us. There should be one spokesman talking at a time. Otherwise, y'all goddamn arguing amongst yourself. We get into it with the police. I tell the homies that back in the day, police pull up on us, man. It was in St. Louis, man. They as crooked as a leaning piece of tower, man. You talking about? So we knew that. It's like, nah, I'll be like, let me talk. Don't somebody else say something, because then it'd be like, oh, nah, nigga, you done said something. You fucking up the game. I was gonna goddamn get everybody smooth. But your emotions had you, your ego had you feeling a certain way. You didn't heighten the situation when I was smoothing it out, so we can continue upon our mission. Because it ain't about the way you feel, but everybody being their feelings. And so it's like nowadays you try to talk to people and then, well, I don't feel this certain way. Well, you talk to them a certain way. You didn't say it. You didn't regard their feelings. This is how they think. No, be a goddamn soldier. Listen, take heed, follow the orders, get the results. So if I could literally tell all black men in America and give them command and the order of what they do, bro, I need you to study this, and then I need you to go execute on this. Guess what? Their life would improve times 10. But see, they want to follow themselves, and they're not a good enough general to lead themselves in the right direction because they lack experience. They lack the mental fortitude to get over their own emotions to manage themselves. That's why some people have to go to the army to become disciplined. You become disciplined. You get in the army, you become disciplined. Now you can goddamn listen, take instructions. That's the power. You know what I'm talking about? So if men don't know how to submit to each other, don't know how to submit to God, don't know how to submit to each other, and then when you get in a household, you want a woman to submit to you. How? You don't submit to a higher authority. So how all of a sudden you want that chain of command in your household? I'm just saying. You got to think about that for a second. You don't submit to nothing, but you want your woman to submit to you. You already creating a hypocritical circumstance. So she can't follow that because she just following you at this point. Well, you don't submit, I won't submit. You want to know what's a high value man? A man that submits to God. A man that submits to the inner God within himself. A man that submits to right over wrong, to duty. You want to know if a man loves himself, he got to submit to some sort of duty. Then he has a vision that he submits to. Oh, baby, I submitted to God's vision. This is what I got to do. This is my purpose. And then as long as you following that, she can submit to you because she's helping you along with your submission to God. So y'all both following along the right path. But the moment that you can't submit to nobody, well, shit, nigga, fuck, I'm gonna listen to you, nigga. You a renegade, I'm a renegade. We both warriors in this game. You understand me? Submission is power. It takes more power. You know how much you have to get over to submit and follow an order? It's easy to be like, man, fuck these niggas. I don't listen to nobody, man. Do my own thing. You be all in your feelings thinking you gangsters, thinking you right. When I used to drill, for 20 years, I think I've drilled. We went to Muslim school, a private school, but we had to drill in the hot summertime. We didn't have no summers off. Sometimes the drill instructor will be our age or a little older. And I hated having to submit. Like, man, why the hell he get the drillers? Now he said, left feet, right feet, march time, march. How you feel? I got to say, fine, sir. And this brother is no older than me. But what it learned, it taught me respect for black men. See, you never been in a position when you truly got to